So my name is Krista Sickles, for those of you I have never met. I'm actually in Florida, and I am hopping on here to talk to you guys a little bit about referrals. And so a little bit of background about me. When I started my Norwex business, I was in Connecticut. And then it's about 2 years ago, it'll be 2 years ago next week, we moved to Florida. And when I say we moved to Florida, I mean we knew no one. And so it was kind of starting my business all over again, my personal business. You know, my team is still amazing in Connecticut. So when you relocate, you have to do things you wouldn't normally do, right? So I moved to a new state and I knew no one. And I had to, I don't want to say desperate's the right word, but I had to be really conscientious about asking for referrals. So I was sitting at my desk thinking, okay, well, what did I do to ask for referrals? And so I want to give you guys some things that I did that I had never had to do or tried to do before. So the first one is I started asking for referrals at checkout, right? Like we always ask everyone, we're supposed to ask everyone, you know, have you considered hosting a Norwex demo of your own? But when I started getting no's, I said, you know, no problem, hosting is not for everyone, but do you have a friend or family member who would love to earn $300, $400 in free Norwex product? And I did get some bookings just from asking that. And the funny thing is when you phrase it like that, like, do you have a friend or family member who would like $300 in free Norwex? Sometimes the person you're asking is like, well, maybe I do. So the first place I would make sure you're asking for referrals is at checkout. So if someone says no, that's okay. Who do you know? So make sure you ask every single person who tells you no for a referral. The referrals is during my customer care. So hopefully you guys are doing your 2-day, your 2-week, your 2-month, 6-month customer check-in to make sure everyone's loving their stuff, make sure they got it, they don't have any questions. But when someone says to you, oh my gosh, I love my stuff, and you follow up and ask them to host a demo, and they say no, offer them something small if they send someone your way who does. So during my customer care, I get quite a few bookings by saying, you know, I totally understand you don't want to host. I'd love to give you a free bag of laundry detergent if you have a friend who needs Norwex in their home. So this is someone who already loves Norwex. They're using it. They're your best source of referrals. So you got to do your customer care. That's so important. When I needed bookings as well, I went through, and on your back office, you can run reports based on your best customers. And so I ran a report of my best customers, and I sent them all an email or a text and said, hey, thank you so much for supporting my business. I know you love your Norwex products. I would love to give you X, whatever is in your budget. If you send me someone who'd be interested in hosting a demo, you know, in January or February, and I will give them the same thing as well when we have the demo. So there's so many reports on your back office that you can take advantage of. Things like, you know, who needs laundry detergent? Maybe say, hey, it's been 6 months since someone ordered laundry detergent. Reach out to them and say, hey, I'll give you that free bag of laundry detergent. All right. When I relocated, honestly, I just went on my Facebook page and said, hey, I'm moving to Orlando. Who do you know that lives in Orlando? And would you be willing to send me their information for hosting a demo? And I got bookings that way because I had customers who loved it up north and they were willing to share it down south. Oh, this is probably the biggest one I started doing that I had never done before. So we all have those demos, and our host is like, okay, so I'm going to get an outside order from Susie and Cheryl. And I used to just take those outside orders. I was like, great, orders, and I don't have to do anything. She's doing all the work. But what I started doing instead is I would say, you know, I would love for Susie to order, but instead of Susie ordering, since she couldn't make our demo tonight, I would love to ask her if she'd rather host a demo. You'll get your free gift, and I'll give her blank, whatever it is, for hosting. I want her to really know what she's purchasing, and hosting is really a great way for her to learn since she couldn't join us. I just had someone text me this morning and they're like, Kathleen couldn't come to my demo, but I mentioned to her that you would give her a gift for hosting a demo since she couldn't come, so she wants you to get in touch with her. It's always better to get the booking than to get the order, right? So I used to just be like, oh, let's get as many outside orders as we can. And now instead of getting the outside orders, I try to get the outside bookings, right? Because those go a lot farther. And your host sees value in that, especially after her demo when she's getting what she gets for free. and your host is your advocate there, right? You work with your current host to help you get in touch with that person. And she shared, I just got a free mop. Like, you need to know about Norwex and you need to get the free stuff instead of buying it. So I would definitely encourage you to think of your current host as your like main source of referrals. And instead of collecting outside orders, how many outside bookings can you collect? That was kind of a mind shift for me. Like, I love the outside orders. I love getting like $100 order while I'm sleeping, but I'd rather get a booking than that immediate gratification from the order. And then something we talked about at our Black Jacket, and this was Dolores's idea, is instead of having your mop in your house, who do you know that needs to be using your mop? Okay, so most of us have 2 mops, or at least one, because one came in our kit, and a lot of times we host and get one for free. There is no reason for that mop to be sitting in your office, or that mop to be sitting in your broom closet, or that mop to be sitting in the corner of your house, okay? If you need bookings on your calendar, there has got to be someone on your street, in your town, from a party who does not own a Norwex mop, and say, hey, I'm going to lend you my mop for 48, 72 hours. And then when they fall in love with their mop, that's your perfect booking tool. And I always start with the consulting and then I move to the booking, right? Like, you always start big and go down. So when someone loves their mop, I'm like, perfect. It comes in our consultant kit. I would love to talk to you about how you can get that mop for free consulting. And earn some income for you and your family. And if they say no, okay, well, hopefully the mop's going to be in our January host rewards. So January is mop month. If you can grab a few friends, we'll get you one for free. And then worst comes to worst, you're going to take their money, right? So don't leave your mop at home, especially now people are trying to get ready for the holidays. A lot of us, like, I know my last party for December is on Saturday, so I'm not going to need that mop. Well, I'll have one at home. Don't worry, my floors won't be disgusting. But I should be loaning that mop out. There is no reason for it to sit in my home. So you've got so many booking tools right at your disposal. And that's the other thing, is if you ask someone who's never tried Norwex to host a demo and they say no, say, I totally understand. I would be leery about hosting a demo for a product I've never tried either. Can I lend you my try it package and then we can follow up and see how you like it? So lend them that Enviro window dusting mitt and a little bit of laundry detergent, and just say, we'll follow up, okay? If they say no, they are not interested in hosting, that doesn't mean the conversation is over. It just means they need to get some products in their hand and try them and love them first. So don't let, that no be the end. Let it be the open door for referral, or let it be, hey, let me lend you some stuff, right? Norwex blesses us greatly with shopping sprees, and, as long as you're submitting that $1,500 in sales every month, products are showing up on your front door for free. Don't just put them on a shelf, okay? Bless others with them. Let others take them and try them in their home, and when they fall in love with them, which we all know, 9 out of 10 are going to, follow up for the booking. It's so much easier to take that sale, but instead of taking that sale, ask for that booking, okay? And I want you to think of the products that Norwex gives you for free as a blessing that you can use to get bookings, okay? So think about that. Next time you get free products from Norwex, those are a blessing that you can use to get bookings, whether it's a gift for someone who gives you a referral, or whether you're trying to get products in someone's home, okay? Don't just hoard that stuff and resell it or whatever you want to do with it. Take that and give it away to someone when they give you a referral. Use it at a party. Say, hey, anyone who books a party can have this. Whatever it is, take those freebies from Norwex, and those are a blessing for bookings. So I know I'm rambling now, but it looks like it's going to ring. I hope you all benefit from the next few days. There are some amazing ladies here who want to invest in you. So talk to y'all later. Bye.